Hello children, welcome back. Let us start our next topic, that is part 3 of active and passive voice. In our previous videos we had talked about how do we change the sentences from active to passive voice when they are in present tense, when they are in past tense. In this video, that is part 3, we will talk about how do we change the sentences when they are in future tense, different forms of future tense from active to passive voice, and along with that I'll tell you the comparative study of all the three tenses together. So let's start. First, simple future tense. Before starting, let us revise our rules. First rule, our subject will take place of the object and object will come in place of subject. First rule. Second rule, all the different types of verb forms, whether they are in V1 form, V2 form, V3 form, whatever it is, in passive voice we always use V3 form of verb along with the other B forms of verb. Other B forms of verbs are is, are, am, was, were, has, have, had. All these are the helping verbs or different B forms of verb. With these B forms of verb and different helping verbs, we use V3 form of main verb. And then third rule is, when we take the change the position of the subject and when we take it to the place of object, we use the word by, and sometimes we omit also, sometimes we leave also. So let's start. Our future tense, simple. She will bake chapatis. She will bake chapatis. First of all, how have you come to know that this is simple future tense? Simple future tense, there is a use of will or shall. I and we. With I and we use shall, and the rest of the subjects we use will. So from this sentence, I have come to know, as there is a use of helping verb will and there is V1 form of verb, that is bake. So I have come to know that this sentence is in simple future tense. How do we change a sentence given in simple future tense from active to passive voice? Say, she will bake what? The answer of that what is chapatis. So we will begin our sentence with chapatis. Chapatis will, for future, active to passive, future, there should be a symbol of future, so will be will only. Chapatis will. Along with this, we are going to use the word be. In continuous tense, we had used B-E-I-N-G, being, because that was ing form of verb. In perfect tense, we had used the word been, B-E-E-N, been. And in case of simple future tense, we'll use the word be, B-E. Chapatis will be baked by her. This is how we change our sentence given in simple future tense from active to passive voice. Then, I shall give this ball to him. Children, in this sentence, there are two objects. One is the main object, one is primary and other is secondary. How do we come to know what is primary object and what is secondary object? Primary object is the answer of when we put the word what with a main verb. Like in this case, I shall give what? Answer is this ball. So, answer of what will be your main object or primary object, and to whom. The answer of the question to whom is the secondary object. So, we can start our sentence with any one of these two objects. I'll give you both ways. I'll let you know how to write the sentence with both the objects. I'll let you know how to start the sentence. Both cases are true. First, I will start with this and then I'll start with the other object. I shall give what? I shall give this ball to him. This ball, if I have to start my sentence in passive voice with the primary object, so this is how we change it from active to passive voice with primary object. This ball will be. Why I have used will in place of shall? Because I have already told you in future tense shall is used only with I and we. With rest of the objects we always use will. This ball will be given. Given again, third form, be form, third form of verb, sorry. Given to him by me. I will be changed to me. Given to him by me. Or, now this is how we write the sentence with our main object. If I do not want to use this main object as my subject, I can use this object also as my subject. How would I write the sentence in that case? In that case, I will write, I shall give this ball to him. He will be given. Him will be changed to he. Or, answer can be written this way also. He will be given this ball by me. See, both the ways a sentence is correct. Either you can start this way or you can write this way. Either you can start with our primary object or you can start our secondary object. And what I have told you about the primary, how would you come to know which is our primary or the main object and which is our secondary object? Answer of what? When we use the word what with a main verb, not our helping verb, but I am talking about a main verb. When we use the word what with our main verb, the answer of that what will be our primary object, and answer of if we use whom, like I shall give this ball to whom, answer of that whom will be our secondary object. This is how we differentiate between our primary object and our secondary object. In passive voice, we can start our sentence either with our main primary object or with our secondary object. Both the ways it is correct, children. So this is simple future tense. No continuous form in passive voice of future continuous tense. In future continuous tense, there is no passive voice. Why there is no passive voice in future continuous tense? So I will use this space to give you the answer. In future continuous tense, let me give you one simple sentence in active voice. I shall be doing my work. This is active continuous tense. I shall be doing my work. If I need to change, by chance, if you think that what is the reason why can't we do it? See, children, my work, if I have to start my sentence with my work will be doing. Be and ing, being, cannot be used together. I cannot use it because we know in continuous tense we use the word being, B-E-I-N-G. But how would I use here be also and being also at the same time? I cannot use. So that is why there is no passive form of future continuous tense. So let us leave this part. Now children, perfect, future perfect. Perfect, there is a form, future perfect, we have to change. He will have made pots. Future, how would I come to know this is future perfect? Use of will tell me future and use of have will tell me perfect. So this is future perfect tense. There is no will, whether this, in case of perfect tense, children, we use has or have and had also in past perfect. In present perfect, if our subject is single, we use has. Same, in present perfect, if our subject is plural, we use the word have, and I is exceptional. With I, we always use have, though it is singular. In case of past perfect, we use had, whether subject is single or plural, there is no matter. Now, in case of future perfect, whether your subject is single or plural, you will use have, you will not use has. Use of has in future perfect is completely wrong. He will have made what? Pots. So we'll start our sentence with pots. What's, will, no change. Have, no change. What I am going to use in case of perfect tense? Been. Will have been made by him. See. They will have eaten cakes. They will have eaten what? Cakes. So I'll start my sentence with cakes. Cakes. Will again with cakes. Have only. What else I need to use? Been eaten by them. This is, children, how we change our sentence, future tense simple and future perfect tense. I hope it is clear. Now let us do our comparative study, just a small recap of our active and passive voice in all the tenses. Let us start with the simple, present, past and future together. He plays football. I have come to know with this S or ES that it is simple present tense. With ED form, without the use of has, have or any other helping verb, there is no helping verb, so I have come to know that played is second form of verb, so it is simple past tense. Future, simple future, will and first form of verb, I have come to know that it is simple future tense. Now let us change them and we'll see the rule or revise the rule also once again. He plays what? Football. Answer. What will be the answer? Football. In case of present tense, which be form of verb is used if subject is singular? Is. Football is played by him. Now, in case of past, he played football. Same we are going to start our answer. Football. Which be form of verb? In present we use is or am. In past we use was or were depending on our subject. Football was played. P-L-A-Y-E-D. Football was played by him. See, the change is only of is, was. Simple. Same. He will play what? Football. Again we are going to start our sentence with football. Football will, no change. What else are we going to add here? Be. Football will be played by him. Children, please zoom when you study this. Please zoom and see because there is not much space, so I have to write this way only. So please adjust, zoom the thing. Now let us switch over to our continuous tense. This was simple. Now let us switch over to our continuous tense, present, past, and there is no future continuous passive voice. So I have put a cross here. So let's start. They are singing a song. What will be our object, subject now? They will be singing what? A song. So we'll start our sentence with a song. Answer. A song. Song is singular, so I will use the word is. A song is being, because there is ing form of verb, that is why I use being. A song is being sung by them. Sung is third form. They were singing a song. Now they were singing a song. A song was being sung by them. See, was being, is being. Same, but only the difference is and was. And there is no future of continuous passive voice. Now, perfect. She has done her work. She has done what? Her work. So we will start our sentence with her work. Her work has, because work is singular, always denoted singular, has. What are we going to use here? In this case, we have not used anything else with helping verb. verb. Here in case of continuous tense we have used been. In case of perfect tense we will use been. Her work has been done by her. Now let us switch over to our past perfect. She had done her work. Again our answer will start with her work. In case of past perfect, had, there is only one helping verb, that is had, no, has, no, have, nothing else, only had, whether subject is singular or plural. Had, what else are we going to use? Had been done by her. Now in case of future perfect, she will have done her work. She will have done what? Because we need to use what with a main verb. So her work will, no change, have, same way, what else? Been done by her. Children, this is, I hope it is clear to you, the active passive voice. How do we change them? Along with this, I am going to give you a worksheet. Please do that in your fair copies. Thank you.